obviously we're in tough economic times. If forced to trim the budget, which area would you examine first for possible cuts?
Well, that's a tough one, because I'm not exactly familiar with the school budget. Rather than say maybe what I would look to cut, I could probably answer that by saying what I'd like to protect. And I would probably protect the teachers. I think that facilities management, things of that nature, probably, you can always probably find $1 in the corner here and there. But what's most important are the teachers and their relationship with these kids. So that may not have answered your question completely directly, but I think I'd rather protect something. As I said before, we're not out of this thing yet, and there are some tough times ahead, and it's going to be a challenge.
Thank you. Mr. Burnett?
Basically, I would have to see the budget to see which one that I would look at first, but basically you'd have to find whichever does not affect the classrooms first. Teachers have to be able to teach the kids, and they have to have the support, and whether it's parapros in the earlier ages, but we've got to protect the classrooms.
Thank you. Mr. Glenn?
I've been thinking about this long and hard, even when I was employed. I think one of the ways that we could cut the budget is to do a serious within survey of how monies are spent within the plant and facilities. For example, lights that are on that don't need to be on, unnecessary trips that aren't really a necessary trip that needs to be made. So that would involve transportation. Trying to combine as many bus routes as possible without overcrowding the buses to conserve fuel for transportation. Trying to find ways of trimming maintenance budgets as much as possible. But at the same time, I said a short time ago, I felt like one of the weaknesses could possibly be in that area. I agree with the other two gentlemen. There's so many ways that you can trim a budget without it affecting the education of the kids. And I think first and foremost, and you're already doing this, you've got to make sure that you're doing what's in the best interest of the kids first. And you need to take care of them first. And then you need to figure out ways of trimming as much of the excess as possible in plants and facilities, in possibly technology, even though we need to continue to strive to be improving in technology. And also with the adoption of various forms of educational materials. So I think those are the things that we can look at to try to trim.